here is the Baroness with the Cobra Coil out of packaging, and I've been gushing over this figure so much ever since I opened it up. Took so many pictures. I've never taken so much pictures for a G.I.Joe Classified Series figure. But this set is absolutely amazing. The hype is real about this set. And I don't know what some collectors are talking about, but the bike is amazing. The figure is amazing. I love how she just straddles and caresses that bike very nicely, very smoothly. Some people are saying the bike was too big for the figure. It's not. It's perfect. You kind of get that Akira, Kaneda feel, kind of vibe to this set. I mean, the Baroness on a motorcycle is not something unexpected for me. Baroness has always been one of my favorite Cobra villains. It's just an amazing, amazing set. It's a wonderful set to play with, to display, and to look at. And looking at her now on the bike is just absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, we should just end this review right now and give this figure an 11 out of 10, a 10 out of 10 at least. Wish everybody the best of luck hunting it down, and that's it. Thanks for watching, folks. This is an absolute must-have. You have got to pick up this set. Let's talk about the details of this set very quickly. Obviously, see there are two head sculpts. One is the regular Baroness head sculpt. She's got very nice sculpted hair, some spectacles. I don't think the glasses are removable. They could if you wanted to, I guess. There's a separate piece, but I don't want to risk it. Nicely painted head sculpt, if I might add. Nice lipstick. Her bit of her teeth are showing. Not a big fan of that. I wish they would have made her pout instead. Just close her lips. The eyes, wonderfully painted. Can't really see it as clearly because of the glasses. And her hair, it's very nicely conditioned, as though she's been using cream silk or Pantene. Very nice hair. And then the helmet, obviously removable. It's molded as like a snake helmet. You can see these fangs right here. Very nice shiny visor. Overall, there's a very shiny finish onto the Viper helmet. Okay, put this back on. Okay. The figure is a very sexy figure. No pun intended, or pun intended, I should say. It's the Baroness. It's the combination of all the best sculpts. If you've had several Baroness figures in the past, in the 3.75 inch line, they've combined all the best aspects of the Baroness figure into one figure, which is this Classified Series figure. She has two gold pistols, which she can actually grip from behind. You can put them on the holsters on her rear end. She can actually grab them. What's the deal with these gold pistols? It's like Destro. Destro having a gold pistol himself. You know, secretly, I'm still wishing we would get the Iron Grenadiers in this line, because those were my favorite subgroup of Cobras. I like them more than the Dreadnoks, but she's got gold pistols, Nerf guns still. Separate molded pistol belt for her holsters. She's got a Cobra knife. It feels like it's a ceremonial knife, but it feels like it's a hunting knife or weapon. Fighting knife that she can use, but the hilt has a gold Cobra on it. Yep. And like I said, beautifully sculpted armor on this figure. She's got gauntlets, breastplate. Her boots actually have armor. So yeah, I guess Kevlar here and there. Nice Cobra logo. I mean, it's the best of all the Baroness figures combined into one beautiful, sexy looking figure. Okay, now last bit of accessory, at least for the figure, is this snake blaster. I have no idea how this thing works. I guess I don't think it's a robot snake. I think it's like a snake gun that she's supposed to hold. Is that it? I haven't actually had the chance to actually fit this because I was afraid I was going to ruin her grip if I made her hold it. But I guess you could make the figure hold the snake head, and then it would like spray venom. Is that it? Or nanites? I don't know. It's like a, is it a hypodermic needle just to inject the venom? It's a nice accessory, but I think it's completely useless. I'm not a big fan of that. Other accessories, I guess, you'll be found on the bike. It's got 2 of these guns, which attach to the bike. These are huge. Are these Nerf guns as well? They look like rail guns, laser plasma cannons, or laser cannons. I don't think they're your regular standard issue military guns. They fit nicely on either hand. They feel a little bit too big for the Baroness, but you know, if you collect the Baroness figure, she's always got a rifle, a big gun or whatever that she's holding. So I guess this is right up her alley. I like that. Okay, articulation for the figure. You can, as you've seen earlier, the neck is on a ball joint. That is on a hinge. The base of the throat, I guess, is on a ball joint as well, but it's very tight. The upper torso is on a ball joint. The waist, or the lower torso, is also on a ball joint. Shoulders can go in and out, forward and backward. You got a butterfly joint. Elbows hinge and swivel. The wrists, they go up and down and they swivel. Same with this one. Right. Okay. Hips, ball joint, drop down ball joints. You can do the splits, forward and backward. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees, no calf swivel. Ankles go up and down and have the rocker tilt. For some size comparisons, here is the Baroness with Destro, and from Marvel Legends, Moira McTaggart. So it's not that small of a figure. I was under the impression it was a very small figure, but it's actually pretty well scaled. Hasbro nailed the scale on this one. Let's talk about the bike, the Cobra Coil. It's got a nice kickstand right here, folded up. And just like the Ram Cycle, the wheels kind of feel like rubberized plastic. They are plastic. It's just your nails will dig into them. They kind of feel like they're made of rubber, but they're not. Roll very nicely, even without the kickstand, because the wheels are flat enough. The bike will stand. The Cobra Coil will stand. It's got a movable windshield right here. Detachable handlebars. You can pluck out these, their own ball joints. They come disassembled. Not this one actually, I think. Yeah, you'll have to plug one of them in. You can swivel those handlebars and they will rotate or swivel the front part of the bike, the front wheels. And it's really a nice looking bike. I had this impression that I was going to be extremely disappointed with this bike. I was going to think it was very simplistic. For some reason, I had a script worked out in my mind saying that, oh, this bike is pretty useless, pretty simplistic. It's not worth keeping. But then when you get it in hand, I like this bike. I don't know why. The plastic does not feel cheap at all. Maybe these bits right here, they kind of feel light, but the entire majority of the bike made of black plastic, painted silver, got some nice Cobra highlights right there, nice glossy finish. Even the seat has a nice sort of fall leathery finish, nice engine block carved or sculpted right there. I'm just really loving this. I'm actually getting a vibe from Akira. If you've seen that anime movie, really old anime movie, if you can still remember it, you're probably my age. It feels like Kaneda's bike. Kaneda! I love that movie. I'm getting that vibe, actually. But yeah, it's a good bike. I don't know, a lot of collectors are just really dissing this bike, but I like it. I actually like it. It's really worth keeping. Now, as promised, the Ram Cycle that came with Breaker, I thought this was already a big accessory or a big vehicle, but seeing them together, look how small the Ram Cycle is compared to the Cobra Coil. And if they can do the Cobra Coil, I think in the future, and I'm making this bold prediction, we're going to see the Recon Sled. We're going to see the Cobra Ferret. We're going to see the Flight Pod, the Awe Striker. Bring it on, Hasbro. I mean, vehicles for the Classified series are going to be incredible. And look at that. They look great together. They scale perfectly. Maybe I should put Destro on this bike and then Baroness here. So final thoughts on this Baroness and Cobra Coil set. The Baroness has always been one of my favorite Cobras, together with Destro. ever since I started collecting G.I. Joes when I was a kid. And I only think of 2 reasons why you should pick up this set. First, it's the Baroness. And second, it's the Baroness. You have got to pick up this set. If you're a big fan of the G.I. Joe Classified series, this set is an absolute must-have. And it's not just for the Baroness. The Cobra Coil is actually a pretty good accessory, pretty good vehicle, and I cannot wait for what Hasbro has in store for us. Remember my predictions. We're going to get the Cobra Ferret, the Flight Pod, the Awe Striker, and the Recon Sled. I am pretty sure we're going to get it, and I want to call it first because I'm going to be so excited when that comes out. Just go ahead and take my money kind of excitement. So the set is obviously going to get a 10 out of 10 for me. Best of luck to everybody hunting this figure down. Do not pay the scalper prices. $150, $250, forget it. Just persevere. Look for it on retail. Find it at a collector's shop, a hobby shop, or somewhere that's not charging scalper prices. I would think that $75 is a good price for this. I mean, it's pretty steep, but maybe $75 to $80, that should be the price ceiling for this figure. If you can find it for $60 or $55, consider yourself incredibly lucky, because I think this figure, I'd pay up to $80 for this set because it is a great, great set. Well done, Hasbro. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this Cobra Island G.I. Joe Classified Series Baroness with a Cobra Coil set. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. And if it's your first time here, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.